Today's episode starts right where the last one left off. The Nether. We fancied up our Nether portal, but it never got fully completed. It used to have an unfinished roof, but now it's looking good. It used to be all dark in the inside, but now it's lit up. And the outside was lacking some minor details, but now it's looking better than ever. I think I can officially say that this Nether portal is finished. So hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Mod Adventures. Today, finishing that Nether portal made me think we have a lot of unfinished projects to do. Specifically interiors, like the windmill, which does not have an interior whatsoever. You know, I kind of made it in a rush, so it never actually got finished. But not all the builds in this world have that excuse. Most of these I had plenty of time to finish. Like the farmhouse, there's like nothing in here besides a little bit of enchanting and like a kiln. Now don't get me wrong, there are a few buildings that do actually have interiors, such as this one, because I go here a lot for villager trading. And let us not forget one of my favorite interiors, the restaurant. You know, not only does it look cool, but it also has a function. I can store all my food. Same with this building, which functions as an not. Same with this building, which say it's the same for this building, which serves as both my ore processing place and my auto crafter, well, not looking that half bad. And then there's the builds that just straight up don't actually have any interior to avoid at all. Like this one. Great looking building. I'd love to live in this. But it literally doesn't have any place to go inside. And for this area, that's kind of intentional because they're all supposed to be industrial farms and literally don't have any room in the interior. But for all the buildings in this area, there's no excuse to have them be decorated. So to start the interiors, I think there's no better place to start than the windmill. Alright, I have just finished with all the interiors, and it's time. After 13 episodes, the interior to the farmhouse. Wait, where's the door? The interior to the farmhouse. It's not done. I literally didn't touch it. Here is the actual first interior I'm going to show you. It's been a couple episodes, not as many as the farmhouse. And finally, it's time to see the interior that doesn't exist. Alright, you waited long enough for this. I'm going to show you the first real interior. That's right, it's the blacksmith. Oh, look at it, it's so cool. Now, when I remodeled this, I kind of still kept some of the stuff in the same place. You know, I still have the melty thing right here, you know. Now it has lava in it, so I can do that because I don't have fire tick on anymore, which is amazing. I can throw all my stuff in there, like lanterns, not diamond pickaxes. I was scared there. But we still have the tetra bench right here, and we still have the crafting table right here, which I'm currently using for storage. I also moved the anvils from the farmhouse over to here, because, you know, with a blacksmith, you know, you would have an anvil. Maybe not on a shelf, but you can still have anvils. Gravity-defying anvils as well! Also, I simplified this machine, but it doesn't work because it's overstressed, because there's two high-stress impact things right here, which I didn't think of, but I'll fix that. Yeah, but the millstone still does work, which is pretty cool. Also, we must not forget, we have these, oh, I just broke them all. We have all these scrolls, for Tetra. I don't know what they do. I think they do something that's good, and they also look cool. Actually, I think I'm gonna scatter them back. Here's those three. And then these two can go right there. That's cool. Little bit of live decorating here. I didn't do anything with the floor, but I think it's fine to save this. I know a blacksmithery probably wouldn't have a wooden floor, but there's a little sandstone here. We're just gonna be a good blacksmith, I guess. Also, we did add 2 new villagers down here. Mason trades. I needed, oh, this one has Needed bricks for the back here. This was never actually like a fully completed thing. It didn't look like it continued on the outside, because it didn't, but now it does, and it's all masonryed up. Overall, I'm pretty happy about how this building ended up. Overall, I'm pretty happy about how this ended up. It's looking amazing. But now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The windmill. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here it is. The first floor. I don't really know what to put down here because, you know, a normal windmill would have like a mill, but those are all elsewhere, like the literal millstones in the Blackstone building. So for now, it's just empty. I might like put some shelves and some tables down here. I don't really know. But I do like the look of it. I like I don't know if it's a gradient really, but I guess you could say, oh, it's a gradient from like light to dark to darker to darkest up here with the lamp, which honestly does kind of give it a cool look, like it's like more lighty there. And I didn't actually think about that before. I like literally just added these lanterns, but I think it's a cool little detail. Anyway, going up to that, we have the second layer, which is a library. Now you may be wondering to yourself, why is there a library in a windmill? Why do you need this? You know, especially all these books. Well, I don't actually know. I just wanted to put something here, and books were the first thing I thought of, so yeah, that's why they're here. But don't get me wrong, those books were really annoying to get. I had to make an entire army of cows just for that. And then I got looting 3, and most of them became useless, so I don't know why I did this. But now, going from the second floor to the third floor, we have nothing. There's like nothing up here. I don't know what there would be in the top of the windmill. I've never been. But I kept the ceiling design from the outside. I just added some wacky rafters. Or rafters. I think I messed up that pronunciation the first time. Also, sometimes when you look this way, the windmill just goes crazy, and it never happens when I want it to. It's always when I look this way. It's not gonna happen, but it like just happened, like a little bit out of frame. It's kind of wacky when it does that, but the one thing you can do up here is, oh, you see it right there, it just went crazy. One thing you can do is get on top of it and try to ride it all the way to the top, which is more difficult than it sounds. Unfortunately, I'm basically out of time to make this video. The week got away from me and I wasn't able to complete all I wanted to. But thankfully, I can just do that between episodes. But I thought, you know, why give a small episode when I can give a little less small episode? So, keeping in theme with the library, I thought of a cool idea. A comment of the day. It doesn't happen too often that I get comments, so reading them is always very appreciated. Let's take a look. I just found your channel, and I gotta say, you're an amazing builder. I struggle with building a lot wall. I can see where you're coming from about having your hub having the hemisphere on Arch's luck. It totally works, in my opinion. If it bothers you, you can just always break the hemisphere into quarters with a darker block along the center lines to visually break it up. Anyway, cool vid. Keep it up. Thank you, Nikiopia, for the comment. And yeah, at the beginning of the episode, I did exactly that. I split it up into quarters, and as I said, it's looking amazing. Also, thanks for the compliments about my buildings. They may not be to the level of some other people in the Minecraft community, however, I'm trying my best, and my best is looking decent. And you mentioned that you were struggling with building, but so am I. Someone else might think that your buildings are amazing. It's just that you've been working on them for so long and comparing them to other people that they might not seem too great. But also, try experimenting with other styles. Originally, I wasn't like a huge fan of the farmhouse, but adding all these other buildings, and some that are even in different styles, really tied in the whole place. And sometimes still you gotta go completely different and change the structure of your builds entirely. Experiment with new shapes and designs. You might be surprised about what you find. In the past year that I've been playing on this world, my building style has improved, and it's noticeable. So keep trying, because it might just surprise yourself. But thanks for the comment. And if you, dear viewer, want to be the next comment of the day, leave a comment below. I read it. So that's going to have to wrap it up for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you back next week. Bye-bye.